What's going on, YouTube? I haven't been on here in a little bit. So I want to talk about some tools that have really come a long way in the last, for me at least, for the last month, 2 months, 6 months. Some of the tools I think that are going to benefit you a lot. Now, you probably see me do a review on a little bit on the killer whale tail. Well, look what I did. I made it smaller, shorter. Why did I do that? Because it was too long. Okay, it was like that long, and I couldn't use it on the front fenders, and I couldn't use it down the door because it was like I'm like way high. Okay, so I cut it off. Okay, and I kept the tool, the handle, and I put an extension on it, like this, an ultra. So I made it an octagon, and I had a little extension put on the handle, the original handle. This is the killer whale tail from Stanliner Tools. Okay, you can see that. I can add an extension. Let me just switch it around so that way I don't have to keep grabbing stuff here. Let me just switch. There we go. So I can make it longer, as you can see. I can put a little bit longer, a lot longer. I can have more more leverage if I want on a different angle. I have different handles I can put on. That's what I ended up doing. And check this handle out. Now, if some of you guys already might own this tool, you might guess what tool I'm talking about. It is called the Reaper tool. This is just a handle, another version. I like to collect handles because, man, I just like to use different types of grip when I'm using it. So let me show you the Reaper. Okay, this is called the Reaper tool. I know in a little bit. And what's cool about this, let me just make sure I get the camera right, is this tip is very semi-sharp. I wouldn't say super sharp, but it's sharp enough to really finish. I prefer semi-sharp and sharp tips on a lot of things, okay? And the one thing about this tool, if you look, it's more tapered right here, down, tapered, and then it gets wide, a little bit wider to the shaft, which creates a lot of drive when you're working the tool. Now, the tool came like this, kind of like this, with the handle like in line with the tip. It was good, but I really thought, man, I'm losing a lot of, a lot of usage out of this. So what I did is I cut it off. I kept the handle, and now I put a quick release on it. So now I can go any position I want. Okay, 8 different positions. So let me just switch it over here for you guys. Okay. So I'll have it on different positions, and you can see I can put it on all kinds of ways. I can have it the way it came, or I can have it this way, or heck, I can use the new Ultra ratchet, right? So that's on there, and now I've got a quick release this way. Okay, this is available through Ultra, so if you want to get the quick release ratchet, and then you have best of both worlds on there, or if you have tools that you want to just cut off and then put the octagon on there. Okay. Here's another tool. Sorry, it's a little loud. Got a student tapping here. This tool right here. You see this right here? This tool right here. Hold on a second. Hold on. This tool right here is a great tip. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it is, but it is, because what I end up doing is end up using this right here. This area pushes awesome. Okay. When I want to finish, I can turn the tool and start using the tip. It's very rare that I'll push straight like this. The other way is I can side load a little bit right here. Sorry, guys. If you guys are PDR techs, you guys know that there's a lot of tapping down in PDR shops. So, here's a smaller version. Okay. What this does is it does not chew up the metal. It actually push really, really well with it. Ultra came out with some new tips, like this cap goes on here. It does not come off. I cannot get it off unless I have pliers. It's got a ring inside of there, and when you put the red cap on it, it does not want to come off no matter if you're side loading or if you're pushing straight up. It does not want to come off, so that's a good thing. He's got caps that come on there, and that's his new version. There's a kind of like a flathead tip. I haven't really used this much yet, so I'm just kind of giving you an idea of what's available. These tips I have used, plus this works fantastic already. Okay, I can tell you that. All right, so what's this? What do you think that is? Okay, I think you probably saw it in the picture. This is a new gun that's coming out, glue gun. Okay, it's made by Surebonder. It is available. What they end up doing is they make their own adapter. Okay, and now you can pick which adapter that you would like, that according to your battery that you already own. If you own a Makita version, or you own DeWalt, or if you own Milwaukee, they're gonna have it. It's not a super fancy one. It just works. Okay, so you put it in here, you turn it on. You got a battery indicator light here, and the temperature, I guess, is they got a happy medium temperature for most glues. I used it. It drips just a tiny bit in the beginning, as most glue guns will, cordless glue guns will, and most glue guns, period. Now, here's the deal when you know the glue gun could be better. If it keeps dripping, and no matter what glue you have in here, it will keep dripping. That means that the glue, actually, the gun is way hotter. It's heating up the glue way too hot, and it just becomes too liquidy, and it just keeps dripping. So you don't really want that. You want something that when you go to use it and you stop using it, it's not constantly dripping, making spider webs all over the place. It's got a nice grip right here on this side right here. Ultra's going to be selling it, and I also heard that Dent Tools is going to be selling it. I will put some links up later on. I didn't have a chance to do it right now, but I will put up links that you guys can go and check out. Just give you another look at it right here. Does it feel well made? Yes, it feels really well made. I'm not sure about the price yet. I don't know. I know it's going to be, I heard it's going to be less than the Dent and the Carl Stuckey version. But again, you're not getting all the bells and whistles either. You're not getting the battery indicator light saying it's low, unless you get a Makita battery that has the indicators here. You're not going to get the high and low switch. You're not going to be able to control the temperature. You're not going to get the fancy, all this other light control stuff. It's just you're going to get a glue gun that works. And so far, it has been working perfect. So I know it's going to be a cheaper than the other versions. So look out for this one. Okay. As far as extensions and handles, yes, I have different handles for different things. I think you've heard me talk about that before. If you need custom handles or you want octagons put on, you should consider going to Ultra. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. You should also consider going to other tool manufacturers. A1 will make you custom tools. PDR Finesse will make you great custom tools if that's what you like. Whatever. Okay, so I'm not telling you to go to one manufacturer. What I prefer, me personally, is that I like to have my handles on all my tools cut off as most of them as possible, and put the octagon on. And therefore, I can choose which handle I want, and I can choose what position I want. I'm not stuck with just the handle, the design that they gave me. Okay, because I want to be able to go in any different position that I wish. This tool right here, I will do a full review on this thing. This thing has a lot of uses, because I can go down the door directly down here. I can come here. I can fit it up in a fender flare real close to the top of the panel. I can finish it with it. It's a really good tool. Here's when you need a sharp tip tool too as well. Maybe you're working on the Mercedes-Benz or the BMWs. Those German cars have a lot of backing behind the panel, and backing means like sound deadening. And you know, you hit that spot, right? And you start digging a ditch in the tool, but the tool starts making like a little bit of an indentation in that mat, that sound deadening. But then you got that one last little bit of dent that you got to finish, but your tip keeps going right back into that little spot that you kept digging into the mat. Well, when you get a sharper tip like this, it bites the area exactly where you want to go, and it finishes the dent. Okay, it makes life a heck of a lot easier. And don't forget, these actually work tremendously well on aluminum panels. So consider doing that. Consider getting, this is the Reaper. I will put links to this too as well. PDR Finesse makes some great tools of this type, like this. Matter of fact, I think I did a little review on that too as well. So start thinking, considering getting into some sharp tips. They don't do as much damage as you think, especially if you know what your tip's at all times. So if you can start putting your tip exactly where you need it, and you're used to that, it's gonna be second nature with a sharp tip, okay? It really is. You're not gonna chew it up as much as you think. So think about that, all right? So that's just a quick look at some of the new little toys I got. I don't see if there's anything else. Oh, later on this week, I will be doing a live demonstration review of the hog glue along with the tequila tabs from Anson PDR. So check that out. We're gonna see. I got a brand new pack. I haven't used these this much. These guys at Anson are awesome. Their glue is sticky icky. I mean, it's it's sticky icky, but I'm gonna do it live. Let's see how it happens. Let's see how good these tabs pull, and hopefully you'll learn a little something too as we're going. All right, guys. I'm Mike Toledo. I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.